Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. In typical Saturday fashion, we see just sideways movement today. I mean, since I started this channel more than a year ago, I think there were really only just a handful of Saturdays which were really exciting. Most of the time it is really just boring sideways movement, and oftentimes on a Saturday or Friday or Saturday, both basically usually boring days, you usually get a wave 4. It is so funny because these wave 4s, they are really draining movements. They are boring, they are consolidations. And that's exactly what we see here at the moment. I mean, at the moment, at least in this wave 4, I mean, I don't exactly know if it's finished yet or not, but we certainly have pulled back to exactly the level that is ideal for a wave 4, which is here the 16.8k level, the 38.2% FIB level. I would actually say nearly that because we have not really shown any impulsive strength after hitting that level, that there is still a risk that we go down to 16,674. That's the 50% FIB level. However, if we see now the price break above the 17,145 level, which is that most recent swing high, then I think we can say that probably wave 5 has started here. Wave 5. And what was the target for the wave 5? We can look at that as well. Just a reminder here. Because guys, we want to be ready for those movements. It is Saturday, yes, and most likely, and that's what you usually get, from experience, is towards sort of late Sunday. You see quite a bit of volatility. And the target would be, however, 18,151. That is the ideal target here for a third wave. Now, that would be quite a long wave 5, to be honest. So maybe we don't exactly get there, or we've got something else going on. Maybe we need another subwave structure here in there. But it could be an extended wave 5. However, in various ways, these subwaves could play out. But what you need to understand is that target for the third wave should definitely be 18,150. Target for that yellow wave 3. Wave 5 of 3. That should be 18,151, because a wave 3 that doesn't reach the 1.618 extension is actually rather weak. So yeah, we still need to be a bit patient, guys. It is what it is. These are the moments when people get bought out, right? Are leaving the market. That's exactly when people shouldn't be so much focusing on SBF, FTX, or the drama in the crypto world, but actually should be focusing on price. Yeah, I mean, we are generally in an environment. It's a little bit. It reminds me of sort of the time, sort of towards, when we were close to bottoming out in the stock markets after the financial crisis 2008. We also had a lot of fraud there. We had bankruptcies, stuff like that, and everybody talking about it. Nobody noticed that stock markets were starting to go up again. It reminds me a little bit of that time period. So be aware, the time when everybody's involved and interested in the soap operas and the drama in the crypto world, and is more interested about what does SBF wear for underneath his clothes or whatever. That's the time when we need to be watching the markets, because they have potentials, to get close to bottoming out soon, right? And we don't necessarily need to go below 10k or something that many people suggest. We can, of course, but I don't primarily see this. For me, it's still the idea of one more low is great, and getting into the region between 14 and 14.5k, and I see that as a strong low. Let's see if we get there, but I think we are not too far from the low. I don't think we are too far away. So yeah, but generally short-term upside here still expected in this third wave, as long as we're holding the 50% retracement, which is the 16,675 level. Below that level, 16.3 becomes relevant, and below that level, 15.7. And if we drop below 15.7, I think we can say hello to a new low, which would be around the 14 to 14.5k range. So yeah, Not too much to update here. It is what it is. Even here the RSI really completely neutral. It's weekend. Markets are not very decisive here. Waiting probably for tomorrow's weekly candle close. We can actually take a look at that just to see how did actually last week's candle close. So apparently we have this week at least a green candle, and we need to drop. So let me just. So we need to drop below. Is that correct? Open. We need to drop below 16,420. Yeah, to get a red candle. That's quite a bit of a drop. The weekly high so far was 17,250. The weekly low 16,004. And yeah, let's see. It seems like we're gonna get a green weekly candle close. The market would need to push it down quite a lot to receive a red candle. But yeah, let's see. And then maybe next week another green candle, and then we could. And we have a nice pattern of 3 green candles, but also that's probably worthless, to be honest. We just need to see a 5-wave structure off the low. That's the point. That's what we need to see. Not necessarily green candles here and there. That is all just speculation. What we want to see, we want to see what the market suggests. You know, we want to see a pattern that adheres to the rules of market structure. We want to have 5 waves to the upside, and then we can be more confident in saying that maybe Bitcoin did bottom out and doesn't get a new low, because that's exactly what we want to see. We want to see those 5 waves to the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Showed you in previous videos what we're going to use to test if Bitcoin has bottomed already. We need to see those 5 waves up, but it's not only that, yeah, because we would get that in the wave 4 as well in an ABC pattern. And then we would get one more low afterwards. No, it is the retracement after these 5 waves, which will give us a clue. If we then see ABC down, 3 waves down, and we make a higher low, and then see some kind of a buy signal like a minor or micro 5-wave pattern to the upside, that is really when we can say, right, with a high likelihood, Bitcoin is bottomed. So it's really that next low, that next retracement that will tell us a lot. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow or Monday at least we get some more excitement in the market here, a little bit more movement, because we've been in this broad range now between, I would say, roughly 15.5K and 17,250 since the 9th of November, and it's getting a bit boring now, right? Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.